What made you quit a job on the spot? I worked for this tech startup called Flow Budget that made money tracking apps. Fresh out of college, it felt like winning the lottery. The office had free snacks, bean bags, and our CEO wore flip-flops to meetings. Everyone called him Nick instead of Mr. Whatever. It was everything I dreamed of. For 2 years, I loved going to work. My team was like family. We'd grab lunch together, share memes in Slack, and actually cared about making good software. When we launched our biggest feature update, I led the whole project. It saved the company like $40,000 and got us featured in some tech blog. I thought for sure I was getting promoted. Monday morning, HR called me into this tiny conference room. I was pumped, thinking finally, here comes my raise. Instead, Amanda from HR slides this clipboard across the table with a list of names on it. 5 names, all people from my team. She goes, "We need to downsize the product division. These employees need to be terminated by Friday." I'm staring at this list, and it's like my brain couldn't process what she was saying. There's Kevin, who just had his first kid. Lisa, who literally moved here from Oregon for this job. Ben, who's been here longer than me and knows our code base better than anyone. "So you want me to do performance reviews or something?" I ask, still not getting it. "No, you need to fire them. All of them. This week." My stomach dropped. Fire them? Why me? You're their team lead. It makes sense coming from you instead of management. I'm looking at this list again, and that's when I see it. My own name, at the bottom, in the same font as everyone else. Wait, is this? Am I on here too? Amanda nods like she's telling me what's for lunch. "Yes, but we'd like you to handle the others first. Then we'll discuss your severance package." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "You want me to fire my friends, and then get fired myself?" She actually smiled, like this was totally normal. It would really help us out. I just sat there for a minute trying to make sense of it. They wanted me to destroy 5 people's lives, then get my own life destroyed, all to make their Monday easier. The more I thought about it, the madder I got. I stood up and walked back to my desk. Everyone was working normally. Kevin was showing Lisa some funny video on his phone. Ben was explaining code to Jake, our intern. They had no idea what was coming. I opened Slack and sent private messages to all 5 people on the list. "Meet me in the park across the street, right now. Don't ask questions, just come." They probably thought I was having some kind of breakdown. Jake made jokes about getting surprise tacos. Kevin asked if we were doing team building exercises, but they all followed me outside. Standing under this big oak tree, I told them everything. How they were all getting fired. How I was supposed to do it. How my name was on the list too. The whole sick plan. Nobody said anything for like 30 seconds. Then Lisa just goes, "Are you serious right now?" "Dead serious. They want me to ruin all your weeks before they ruin mine." Ben shook his head. "That's messed up, man. What are you gonna do?" I looked at all of them. These people I'd worked with every day for 2 years, and I knew what I had to do. "I'm gonna quit. And honestly, you should too." We all marched back inside together. I went straight to HR while the others went to their desks. Amanda looked surprised to see me back so soon. "I'm not doing your dirty work," I said, dropping the clipboard on her desk. "Consider this my resignation." She started sputtering about my contract and professional obligations, but I was already walking away. By the time I got back to the main office, Kevin was closing his laptop. Then Lisa started packing her stuff. Ben deleted something from his computer and logged out. Jake, the intern, just stood there watching all of us. "What's happening?" "We're leaving," Lisa told him. "You should probably start looking for a new internship." One by one, we dropped our employee badges on the front desk. The receptionist looked confused as hell. By 3 in the afternoon, the entire product team was gone except for Jake, who was frantically calling his supervisor. Nick, our flip-flop wearing CEO, came running out of his office. "What's going on? Where is everyone?" "They quit," the receptionist said, pointing at the pile of badges. His face went white. Without us, they basically had no one who knew how to maintain their app. All that institutional knowledge, gone in one afternoon. I heard through friends who still worked there that the app crashed 2 weeks later and stayed down for 3 days. Turns out, Ben was the only one who knew how to fix their server issues. They had to hire an expensive consultant just to get back online. They went out of business 6 months later.